Welcome to another episode of the Unicorn Circuit, your weekly dose of Fanking car news, weird stuff off the internet, story time, and eating stuff that we
really shouldn't.
In this strange unicorn bag. Now, it has been a big week, hasn't it, Martin?
It's been exceptional.
It's been an exceptional week. Of course, our big news is our announcement that Mighty Car Mods is coming to Discovery Channel, Discovery Turbo. Now, there's been a lot of excitement about this. I think it's like one of the most liked things ever that we put on our Mighty Mods Facebook page. All right, that's good, man. Now you're going well. What does that mean exactly? Well, a few people were like, oh no, is Mighty Car Mods going to Discovery Channel only? No, it's not. It's continuing on YouTube where it lives, where it always has been, where it's always going to be free. And the best of Mighty Car Mods is being re-edited, reinterpreted for TV, which is pretty exciting because it's going to go to a whole new audience of people that don't have the interballs, which apparently is quite a lot of people, Martin.
Yeah. Into a lot of places and countries as well where, you know, streaming a video might actually be rather complicated because they don't have the setup for it. But TV's been there for ages, so yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool, so that's going on to telly. Now, the other big news is, that is of most concern to our friends on the interballs here, Martin, is we have got some new shows coming out on MCM TV too. Now, why would we do such a thing, Martin? Is it because we love our digital friends?
Well, it's that, and it's also the fact that there's a lot of people that are a lot smarter than you and I.
That's true.
At some things. Like, there's a lot of people that are smarter at driving cars around in Grand Theft Auto than me.
That's everyone.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, my car doesn't steer anymore.
That's because you've got no tyres on it, man.
It doesn't
steer. So what has been going on? Well, there are a lot of people that are a lot smarter than us, and they know a lot more about different things than us. I'm talking about professionals. I'm not talking about these backyard hack fools. I'm talking about people who do this. So we have actually spoken to a couple of these people, and we're like, do you reckon we could film you talking about smart car stuff and teaching us about things? And so that's what we've done. So we have got, we're starting off with a new show called Go Fast Brett, which is our friend Brett, who's a mechanical engineer, an inventor, a developer?
Inventor, mechanical engineer, all-round smart dude, knows pretty much all there is to know about turbos and systems, and related systems around turbos too, not just the actual things that spin.
Yeah, boost controllers, computer things. He's got a drift car, and he's like the lead dude at Go Fast Bits, an Australian company that makes turbo bits. And so we're like, man, we want to learn like about flutter, boost, blow off valve, demyth some stuff. And so we did. So we're shooting a show with him, which is going to be coming out right here on MCM TV2. You'll know when one of those different videos comes out because the name of the show will be in brackets. It'll say Go Fast Brett, or it'll say Marty's Dong Hammer, or the Moog Gina Extravaganza, or whatever.
Dong Hammer and Moog Gina Extravaganza are two shows I never want to watch. And you know what I definitely don't want to happen? I don't want to see that collaboration.
Okay, all right. Anyway, so there's that. Martin, I want to get on to one more thing before we actually move on to the news. And that is, of course...
Minor Liberty.
It looks like an old Evo or something. Or maybe like an old Audi?
I don't know what it is, but it's fast.
Okay.
I can't see it all that well. It's all blurry and
arch thing going on.
Yeah.
Is that an Evo 6?
Dude,
is it meant to be?
I think I need glasses because I can't see this properly.
All right. Well, no, you're doing
so I'm
man.
literally driving like a dude who forgot his glasses, and that's... I mean, it's a good thing into like what real life is like if you're a dude that wore glasses and forgot them.
Okay.
Because you'd probably drive this badly.
Well, man, I think
and on the wrong side of the road.
Evo. And so you're doing a good job.
I like
think
Evos.
So. I don't know. You do like Evos, Martin.
I do like Evos.
Your car doesn't count. Anyway, back to me for a second. So we're talking 180 parts. So I recently wanted to buy some stuff for my 180, right?
Yep.
I get on the intervals.
It's not an Evo. Look, doesn't go off-road.
Okay.
Sorry. Where you go?
Get on the intervals, find some stuff in Australia, and parts might be $600, $700, $800, and they're like, oh, we'll ship them in a week. I then went and just had a look at Japan, found a part that I needed, $188, bought it literally overnight from Japan. There's an EMS thing that just arrived, 24 hours. So it went from $600 to $188 and arrived overnight. Now, how can you buy something from another country cheaper and more efficiently than Australia, Martin? That's a real question. Do you know the answer?
No, but hopefully you'll tell me.
I don't know the answer.
I know the answer.
I'm hoping they'll tell us.
Because Japan is an Evo and Australia is a VS Commodore when it comes to these kind of logistics.
Oh, okay. I'm not even going to disagree with you.
Has Australia made a car from scratch that is as technically proficient as an Evo? Let's use like an Evo 10 as an example.
Other than Too Sexy?
Oh, yeah. That wasn't made here?
Well, you made it here, didn't you?
Sort of.
Martin, that's
I'm not going to talk about Evos anymore this entire show.
Run over that animal.
Where is it?
Over there, there's an animal that needs to be run over.
Oh, hello.
You can't run over these though, can you? Because certainly like
I'm going to chase him.
Animal...
I'm not going to hit him, I just want to chase him and say hello. Hey, buddy.
Oh, he knows you're coming for him, man. Surely there's like a glitch that lets you not run over.
I'm pretty sure this is not a mission. I mean, like, it's no secret. People
Will
have
it
been
let
saying,
you run over it or not?
I don't want to run it over, man. It's a digital native.
Anyway, Martin, let's hook right into the news. Martin, everyone's been talking about the NSX, even you and me.
Is that because it has the word sex in it?
You're in a funny mood today, dude.
Sorry, went off my chops. Let's go!
Hey!
Oh,
Hey, the
is
water
bad.
in this game looks good.
Oh, no, this is bad. No, I'm going to have to get out of the car.
Go steal a boat. Anyway, Martin, everyone's talking about the NSX. $1 billion worth of development, lots of power, half hybrid, half dinosaur munching power.
Yep.
But, and obviously it was made to go up against Porsche and Lambos and stuff like that. We've
Joe, if
spoken
your
about
oven's not
this.
hot enough, you have low bread.
Low bread. Low bread. Sorry, I'm trying to work it out. Oh, hybrid and low bread. Okay. Excellent, Martin.
Oh, dear.
Martin, people are angry about the NSX.
Do you want to start all over again or we keep powering through?
No, keep going, man. People are angry about the NSX. They don't like the horn.
They don't like the horn.
They don't like the horn.
That's the reason enough to be angry at a
The
new
car's
car.
had $1 billion of development.
Wait, are these
in it.
people that are actually going to buy one or are these just like people
They're
that are
just
greedy?
internet whingers. They're the kind of people who watch a video.
There's
for
a
free
car
and
I'm never
complain
going to
about it.
buy because I'm too busy whinging on the internet to go and work,
Yeah.
and I'm going to whinge about the
And
horn.
they don't like the horn. Now the engineers. Oh, that's
Yes,
a
Miss
bar. Yeah,
Daisy.
there you go, Miss Daisy.
I just stole Miss Daisy, man.
That's awesome, man. People are actually. Can I have a go at it?
Yeah, this is right.
Is this the same controls as Just
Yeah,
Cause?
pretty much.
It's broken, doesn't work.
No,
Oh
it's
yeah, it
good.
does.
It's good.
So people are upset because of all the $1 billion that's been spent. They're not happy with the sound of the horn. It's not manly enough, or whatever it is they expect it to be.
Right.
And so the engineers at Honda have actually had to make a statement about it, and they've actually had to come out and talk about the engineering concerns and say there was packaging concerns with how much space we had, where the horn would go, and that is what dictated the size of the horn, and that is why the horn sounds the way it does. Now, what the hell did they actually had to make a statement about that? And
Did you say $420,000?
Yes, that's right, Australia.
You know that you can buy a horn for $10 and get a little bit of wire and just plug it in.
We
and
made
double
a
it.
video on that in Mighty Car Mods episode 2. There's some like lemurs here, dude. See this little creature here? I think he's called a lemur. He was. Anyway, we did an episode on that. I think the Mighty Car Mods season 2 DVD. It was like a bonus thing.
It was like a bonus, but how funny that we at the time we kind of thought, oh, no one's actually probably going to want to upgrade their horn.
Yeah.
And then
NSX comes out.
NSX comes out.
But
Who'd have thought?
here's what I think's really going on.
It was a market waiting to happen.
Here's what's really going on. There's nothing else wrong with the car.
Ah.
That's it. They're just like,
Oh, straight out the window.
is that you
Well,
can
that's
die in
bad.
this game, can you?
Yeah, if you
Wasted.
flew straight. I mean, they weren't known for their safety standards.
I'm
back
going to
in the
hand
day,
that back to you then, man. So anyway, people are upset about the horn, and I think. See, I'm just going to go there, man. I've been reticent to say this, but
Yep.
I'm going to go there. Okay. Now, people are saying that the Honda is kind of meant to be a competitor to like the V10 Audi R8,
Right.
Lambos,
Yep.
Porsches, and stuff like
Yep.
that. Now, I would own the Honda over any of them.
Because it's a Honda.
Yeah, I'm just saying it. I'm just like I know people are going to be like, what the hell? Would you rather have in your garage a Lamborghini? And I'm not talking about the fantasy of there's a Lamborghini and Cindy Crawford's lying on it.
Yeah.
I'm talking about you've got to get in it and go down to Rockdale to buy some stuff from the supermarket. Would you rather be in a Lamborghini or a Honda?
Yeah. See, that's the thing. I mean, I reckon the Honda gets a bit of cred. What's this crap? I don't want to drive people.
Dude, that guy
How do
is
I
a
get out of
vegan.
here? I don't. That's nah. I'm
I
sorry,
was about
man.
to say he's a vegan because he looks unwell, but then
That's-
the vegans on the internet will get upset.
There's no-
I was vegetarian for a long time. He just needs some protein.
Do you reckon they're going to do like an Uber upgrade? So there's an Uber mode.
Dude, get that.
What's that thing? It's a
I don't know,
chaser.
some American
Let's
looking
say
thing.
it's a chaser, just
Yeah.
because that's cool. You know what? Sorry, to answer your question, I get distracted
Supercar,
by
hypercar,
stealing
or a
stuff.
Honda is the question.
Oh, Honda. But you know,
Yes.
yeah, yeah.
Why?
Uh,
Because Lamborghinis are embarrassing. Let's just say it.
man,
They
I don't
are.
want to
In
offend.
Australia, I don't
wanna-
want to offend owners, but in Australia, they're seen as embarrassing, aren't they?
Man, it's fun, but isn't it funny that we're basing? we're basing our car buying purchase decisions, which is probably a rather philosophical debate, on social standards and what's considered acceptable and you know, some people love, and some people buy a Lambo simply because it means I can buy a Lambo, therefore this says something about me that you can see when you're rolling down the street. I'm more interested, personally, in how it drives. I know the Honda will be mad to drive.
It is.
It'll be incredible. It just will. You can't.
It is.
And you know, even you could get proof of that is a 90s NSX is going to be rad as well.
That's right.
And it probably is. And also, this is my theory that I always bang on about, but I reckon there's some merit to it, is that people get the most excited about cars that were iconic when they were younger. And when I say younger, I mean...
Like me and my Mini.
Like posters on the walls and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Like I had a DeLorean poster on the wall.
Yeah.
Because that was the era or whatever. And so like I think DeLoreans, even though they're absolute buckets to drive, I still think they're cool.
Yeah.
And so if you had a Countach on there or something, or a, you know, Daimler or whatever those kind of Lambos were, when you turn 40 and you've made your money in some stock exchange thing and you go, you know what, that's my car, good on you. I have no problem with that. But if you're only buying it to go, look how rich I am and I don't even know how it works, I start to go...
Man, that's what I call a VDM. And that sounds like some kind of sexually transmitted disease, but I've coined the term VDM, which is a vulgar display of money. And that is people buying excessively expensive things, not for any joy, just because they want to show everyone that they've got lots of money, and I think that's silly. So if you do own a Lamborghini and you love it, that's awesome. And also, if you're like worried that two guys on the internet just said that Lamborghinis aren't that good, all I want you to remember is this. Our favourite cars are Daihatsus that cost like $2,000 and usually have someone's poo sitting in the front seat when they
That's so true.
Martin, let's get on to Toyota 86s quickly because they've been recalled. Like almost 15,000 of them have been recalled. Martin, tell me about it. Like why, what happened?
So recall was when the factory rings you up and says, hey bro, we done there, messed it up, and can you please bring it back? Apparently not a big deal. They just got to move a wiring loom and the power steering control gets in the way, or the wiring loom or something gets in the way of like knee airbags, which is cool that it's got all those airbags anyway for a car that is whatever, 30 grand or something.
I thought that the problem was not about where the wiring and the airbag was. I thought that's just what was indicating which cars had the problem, which is right-hand drive 86s, because there's been like 60 cases
it's an issue with the
people
power steering.
whose like their power steering just stops working. And so the car still steers.
Yeah. But the assistance is gone.
But there's no assistance anymore. And needs a new like ECU for the power, the power steering. Is that correct?
Yeah, that sounds right. And so everyone's got to take apparently it takes an hour, drop the car in, and they move a loom around, plug a new thing in and go, there you go, happy days.
And interestingly, Martin, the Subaru Brz, which is a completely different car, has had the same trouble.
What about a Scion? No, they're left-hand drive.
So yeah, BRZ, like 3,000 of them have been recalled as well. What am I meant to do in this game? Do you just cruise? Is this it?
You can do missions, but the missions are quite involved, and being that we can't hear it all that well, I think you will struggle to know when someone's saying, hey bro, go rob a bank, or go steal that car.
You need to hear what
But this is what's cool
saying.
about this game, you just cruise around. I mean, it is, I think driving around in this game is part of the fun of it anyway.
Martin, 86s are cool. I like them. We should do one day. And it's expected, because they've been out for like a while now, they still seem like a new car by our standards, because you and I are into the 90s rubbish. But they're expecting new ones, like facelifts. And I'm sorry, I ran over people.
Now you're making me run from the cops.
The police aren't happy with that. They're expecting like a mid-model updatey thing in November. Is that what they call them?
Bring the turbos, man. Where are the turbos?
Martin, one more story and news item, and I think this one here is like very pertinent to the time and the age of Snap Flap and all the other apps that people use for snapping their flaps.
I've never heard it called that. I've only ever heard it called Snatch Chat.
I just made that up. Snatch Chat.
Well done.
Really? Anyway, so Snatch Flap. Anyway, this has nothing to do with Snatch Flap, but what it has to do with, Martin, is people stealing Jeeps with laptops in the States.
Really?
30 people have had their cars stolen, and those 30 owners had sent messages to the thieves thanking them for stealing their cars, and they went and bought something else. No, not at all. Jeeps are great. Apparently. So 30 people have stolen them with laptops. I don't know exactly how they did it, but they somehow did it over the cellular network.
No way.
No keys required. I think Jeep had responded and saying, look, the cars were unlocked, so it's kind of not really about the safety of our cars, but more about like people not actually looking after the cars themselves. But a lot of cars these days, Martin, allow the system, like software, to be updated by Wi-Fi.
Have you seen iRobot? iRobot's that Will Smith movie from years ago where like it was one of the first major movies, and this is always a theme in movies of like the uplink, because they had all these really nice robots that would help people out, and then they brought out this new robot, but the new robot was tied into like a central thing that would update them into the cloud. They predicted the cloud before the cloud was a thing.
Yeah, right.
And then
that's why science fiction.
And then next minute, all the robots are like going crazy and turning into Jeeps.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Well, that's what's happening. Because cars are like updatable by Wi-Fi, it means that there's this new kind of backdoor that's open to hackers now. And what's interesting is that Tesla have just employed a former Google hacking prevention chief, and he is going to be running their cyber security division of Tesla. Now, what kind of state of affairs are we in now that cars have cyber security divisions? Like that's incredible, isn't it?
It's the future.
It is.
We're in the future.
You know what else is in the future, Martin? Weird stuff off the internet. Alright, so Marty's pretending that this is Street Fighter and trying to kick a truck, which is not working.
I got Hadouken. I'm gonna blow the truck up in 20 seconds and get a perfect.
Martin, how often have you been out for like a big night? You've smashed a Rogan Josh. You've had a couple of kale smoothies. I recently went out and someone bought me a $20 smoothie. It had algae in it. I vomited out of every hole.
Do you know what would be the worst thing I can think of is eating and drinking those things and then going on one of those Gravitron rides.
Yes. Do you know what you would need if you did that, Martin? You'd need some instant underpants. Just add water. So this is a pair of underpants made by Archie McPhee. Instant underpants. So all you do, it says, open the tin, remove the cellophane, place in water, lightly pull apart, snatch chat. Then you can wear them. So Martin, let's do this. So we've got a container of water ready to go.
I've got some water here.
And we're going to make ourselves some instant underpants that will be, are we going to wear these today, Martin, on the show?
I hope not.
Is that right?
I'll wear them on my head.
Will you?
Yeah.
Okay. Put an underpants.
I think they have to dry though, don't they, before we can wear them?
Man, we don't have to do anything that they tell us.
Have you ever taken your underpants straight out of the wash and put them on? That's not a recipe for a good day.
But Martin, let's just.
Did you unwrap it? You didn't unwrap it.
Yeah. Some riveting internet right here, Martin.
No, this is unboxing. This is a whole genre of internet right here.
Look at that, Martin.
Look at me
fits
take a
moist
label.
adults. I mean, most adults.
These are not a real thing. Oh, you're gonna get there. This is unboxing.
People make whole videos about this, man.
Yeah.
About just unboxing
and
stuff.
talking about the packaging and talking about, you know, what kind of device they use to unwrap it.
What the hell? Sorry, man.
So you're gonna try and tell me you've had a Rogan Josh and you've had 5 kale smoothies and then
here we go. So you've had 5 kale smoothies, you've munched on some algae, you've had some Rogan Josh, you've exploded into yourself. One of my friends was actually on a tour. It's going to get juvenile. You know what? We're going to play the game again. If you're under the age of, let's say, 12, turn the volume down until I do the rain fingers, all right? Now, this friend of mine, okay, so stop listening if you're under the age of 12. All right, so a friend of mine was on a bus in India.
Come on.
And there was this quite a healthy woman on the bus. And she thought that flatulence was hilarious. And so she'd like, oh, isn't that hilarious? Isn't that hilarious? Anyway, they'd all gone Rogan crazy. And then she was sitting on the bus and had just gone, and then realised she'd just sharted herself into oblivion.
Follow through.
But she didn't have anything with her. She had to borrow a towel from the bus driver, and she wore a towel for the rest of the leg of that trip. Rain fingers. So occasionally people are going to need a automatic underpants. So Martin, let's do this.
Okay.
So I'm gonna
just add water. I don't think you need to separate it.
Okay, cool, man. Just add water and we'll make some underpants. Man, this is pretty riveting, isn't it? There we go.
It floats. What use is that?
That's enough, Martin.
No, I don't reckon it is.
No, it is because I'm just going to hold it down there.
But they'll get big though. They'll grow. It'll need a watery cocoon like a worm.
Should we just leave it there and check on them later?
Yep.
Is that what we should do?
Just sit it there. It'll grow.
Are you sure?
Yep.
All right. Let's just leave it down there, Martin. Which means we can get right into Fank of the Week. Now, Now, of course, Fanking is the delightful and incredible art of getting a product and reappropriating its name by taking a photo of it down near your genitalia. Now, a true and authentic Fank, of course, has to take place in a public place, be it a hardware store, supermarket, or lingerie department aisle. Which may or may not get you arrested. It's daytime again. Oh, Martin, you're in the R8. Look at that. Go get us an NSX next time, man.
I'm gonna go.
You ever driven one of them?
No, Audi
I have.
R8.
They're big and they're Audi-like. Anyway, so for the first Fank of the week, this one's from Matt.
Oh, my Audi Dundee hurt me.
Oh, wow. So the first one, Martin, we have this. This is, I don't want to say its name, it seems rude, but what do you think that is?
It looks like a Swiss flag.
Do you think that's a kind of a black Swiss flag? Do you think that's a kind of liqueur?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't like liqueur. Have you ever had it?
Once or twice.
I remember when I was a teenager, my friend stole some liqueur from his dad's liquor cabinet.
Yeah, you know why?
And it was like thick and bleh.
And people used to do that because the adults wouldn't drink it. It was the only thing left.
Yeah, it was disgusting.
It was gross.
Man, this one's just straight up. Here it is. I like it big. There you go. Just tell it as it is, I reckon. There's no use messing around.
Good spotting.
Tell people how you like it. That was a good Fank. Well done for that one. Now, just good old-fashioned, thick and creamy from Lewis. Look at him go. Well
Speaking
done.
of thick and creamy, I have a theory about this game, and someone can probably out there can correct me if I'm wrong.
Yep.
If you're in a good car in Grand Theft Auto, do you see more good cars around you to steal?
Oh, is that all like conspiracy?
That's my theory. Is that if you're in a mad car, because you know you walk around and there's never any mad cars, there's just taxis and crap.
I have no idea.
But then if you get something like this, all of a sudden there's like, look, another cool car there. What's that thing?
I don't know, Mun, but do you know what we need? While we've got the people on there that actually know about gaming, 2-player co-op games. Can you tell us what we should be playing?
Yeah.
Like, just put it in there.
Ones that you can split screen though, right?
This is a proper internet show. You can, like, write it in the comments and stuff.
Yeah.
Lastly, Martin.
What's this thing?
The best Fank. I'm giving it Fank of the Month to Dan here.
Oh, that is amazing.
Fank of the Month. Here it is. Old Chub.
Well done.
Well done. That's exceptional. Now, of course, you can Martin.
Sorry.
You can upload your. Oh wow, that's the dangers of riding a motorbike, man. You got to be aware of what's going on.
Wow.
You can upload your Fanking photos, of course, to our Fanking Facebook page, which is facebook.com/Fanking Daily. We will feature them on the page if they're awesome, and we will feature them on the show. Right now, let's hook into story time. Australia doesn't have a big problem with people begging and people like kind of asking for money and stuff like that. We do have fairly good services, health, dental, and stuff like that. So compared to some places that I've been, like France and Thailand, where there's a lot of people asking for money, but occasionally when someone does come up and ask for some money, I usually give them some money. Maybe that's a bad thing, maybe it's not, because some people are saying they're using the money for bad things or they're using the money for whatever.
Yep.
I don't know, I just give them some money. So this one particular time, I was down at this Thai restaurant and I just got myself a big, mad yellow curry. Like just a big bowl full of deliciousness.
There's an angry BMW driver.
Of course there is.
No, it's a Mustang. I don't know what it is.
So it was a big bowl of steaming hot yellow curry with tofu in it and mad veggies, and I was starving, middle of winter. Our undies are not working, man. They're not doing what they're meant to do. Let's put some weight on it so it like sticks them down. Like that. That's not working. Hold on. Why not? Yeah, you got that?
Yeah.
You got that happening?
Yeah.
Anyway, so I ordered my food. I was pretty stoked. Man, some of it just broke off.
No, we're good.
A hole just broke off.
We're good.
Anyway, so I was pretty stoked. I ordered my big mad curry, and I'm waiting for it. And then it arrives, but just as it arrives, this gentleman who looks like he'd had a fairly rough time came up to me and he goes, "Man, can you spare me, $1?"
Yep.
And I had a look in my wallet, and all I had was $2. Now, $2 in is actually quite a lot of money, but it's all that I had. So I reached out to hand him the $2.
Yep.
And as he reached out, there was a bit of a fumble, and the $2, like this, and landed inside my curry, right? Landed there. That was big. Old mate, without a moment of hesitation, hand straight in,
no way.
fishes around, finds the $2, thanks a lot, bro, and just wandered on. And that was it.
No way.
Now, at that point, you kind of go, well, I didn't really want to eat it because he'd washed his hands in it. So I'm just like, man, you know what? You can have it. And then he swore at me.
Did he?
Yeah. I don't want you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's how that story went down. So he washed his hands.
You had some interesting
my dinner.
experiences, my friend.
And that's what happened. And the reason that I'm talking about that is because I'm hungry, and that's leading us now to Random Eat Bag. Let's get into it. It's what's this show called again? The Unicorn Circuit. It's the Unicorn Circuit Random Eat Bag. All right, Martin, I'm going to delve in. I'm going deep. Actually, I'm just going to have a look, because I want to see what we've got in here, man. And...
Dude, this is like a Cuban car.
Is it?
It looks like something you'd see in Cuba.
All right, Martin. Today we are eating these. This is a Lottie chocolate pie.
Chocolate pie.
Which is, it's a strange idea of what chocolate looks like.
It's going to be green
it?
tea or something, isn't it?
No, it's chocolate, man. It's
Yeah,
a
but
Lottie
it's going to be
chocolate
like,
pie.
just drinking a little green tea. It's a squirrel. Squirrels
Man.
love green tea.
Anyway, let's get into it and see what we've got in here.
You know why latte's mad? Because that's all through Japan. That's usually really tasty.
So
I'm feeling alright about it.
I mean, this is what's awesome about Japan. Like everything, there's just a lot of fun and humour. There's pictures. There's awesomeness. Man, you can leave your car now. You can. Let's just get right into
It's going to
this.
cause a mad traffic jam here. And then,
Okay, here we go, Martin. Are you ready?
Yep.
Now, are they going to be different? Are they the same? Here we go. Look at this. So this is a JDM chocolate pie.
Oh, they're going to be green tea for sure.
And there's pictures of people eating them and smiling on the back and looking pretty happy about the world. So their name is Lotte Pianomi Kodashi Uzi Matcha. So here it is, Martin. Now, Martin, it doesn't look like our underpants have worked, which is a shame. Can you pull them apart? Are they starting to work?
No.
All right, let's leave it. And if they actually work, we'll get a photo of it or something later, all right? Because that's just not happening. But until then, Martin, grab your JDM chocolate pie. There you go. Is a chocolate pie like a cream pie, but it's brown?
I have no idea.
Because I've never had one of those before. All right.
Green tea flavoured.
Cheers, Martin.
Prepare for the bitterness.
Thank you, of course, for watching the Unicorn Circuit. And actually, the next video out on this channel is going to be turbo stuff. It's going to be our Go Fast Brett show, which hopefully, at least for the next little while, is going to be coming out once a week. So you're going to have Mighty Car Mods coming out every week, every 2 weeks or so, depending on what we're doing. Unicorn Circuit is usually coming out on Mondays or Tuesdays, and then Go Fast Brett is going to be coming out as well, plus some other stuff on the way. So keep your eyeballs on MCMTV too. I don't want to say like rate and comment and subscribe because I think that's lame. If you like it, you can subscribe. If you don't, then you don't have to as well. See you later. JDM chocolate snack. Thanks for watching. That's disgusting.
It's green.
I'm not eating the rest of
It's
that.
green tea.
There you go.
I told you, it's green tea.
It's just making a mess.
It's like
All
green.
right.
Do you like green tea ice cream?
No, I didn't.
No.
I had it last night. Green tea tastes like a coffee bean's butthole.
Unicorn Circuit.
It's like it's just not sucking the water up properly.
I got an idea, man. Maybe what we can do is we can
It wants to.
like agitate it. No, look at this. I got an idea, and it won't make a mess. Put that in there. Cover it in this.
That.
Hold on. There we go. You know what I mean? Like agitate
Yeah,
it a
yeah,
bit.
yeah.
I'm just going to move my laptop.
Maybe it just takes ages to soak up. They don't give us. They don't give you times on there.
The thing is, though, like if you needed underpants in a hurry,
This is not.
like
this is not your device.
This is another bit just fell off.
Yeah, it's not.
Just leave it, man. Let's check it in like 8 hours, because by then our towel would be completely soaked through. Just leave it, man. That's I mean, do I give that the thumbs up of approval for automatic underpants? No.
No.
It's been 6 hours, everyone, and it's time to show you that these underpants are ready to insert.
It looks like
It
just.
still doesn't work, man. I was quite excited about the prospect of these undies. But
Unless it really just has to soak until forever.
why would you just want undies that are soaked for days, though?
Well, maybe you went to a music festival.
Oh, wait on. Martin,
Is that working?
I think it's working.
It's really strong, isn't it?
Oh! Whoa! Martin, these underpants. There it is, everyone. There it is. It works.
Oh dear. Oh no.
They worked, everyone.